Okay. Alright, okay. Okay. Alright. Alright, okay. I'm gonna need that. Let's turn the music down a little bit. There we go. Okay. 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 Alright. Alright, okay. Hello, everybody. You'll have to forgive me. I'm a little sick today. I got some Gatorade next to me, though, so I'm not worried about it. We'll stream for a little bit and do some comic drawing. See how we feel. Which is terrible. So I hope you can forgive the coughing. It's just going to be a thing today. I just realized as I was setting up for this stream that I accidentally... We actually had a secret stream earlier this week. There's a couple things. We had a secret stream earlier this week, which is not my monthly stream, but an extra stream that we've started doing. So you got to be followed for that kind of thing. But during my secret stream, I had to cut it early because I ran out of space on my iPad. Which, this thing is only 64 gigabytes, so that makes sense. But I had to clear out a whole bunch of chapters of my comic off of the iPad. Make backup copies, but whew, that took a while. But so now we're back. We got like 8 gigabytes worth of space to work with. It should be fine. But we're sick today. So I don't know how long I'll go, but I feel fine enough to stream, just not fine enough to do anything else. Okay. So I got the script here in my lap. This page has got to have 4 panels. Let's check the next page. I tend to do 2 at a time. Makes things easier. Let's see. Yes, 4 panels for this one too. That's easy. We can work with that. Drawing guide off. Don't need it. Alright, delete that. Delete that. Duplicate that. Add a layer. Great, done. Now we're going to add our basic scene directions. Make sure we're on the correct layer. Open up that script. So we write it down at the beginning, we won't have to look at it later until we actually do the lines. Okay, panel 1. No, I need my sketch. Where is it? There we go. Briar. Upset. Speaking. I think that speaking had 2 E's. Let's see. Oh, man. Not. Tend. Let's see. Prior. Recoil and disgust. Old man yells against bonds. Okay. Next panel. Next page, rather. Man, this is some sweet, like, soupy jazz, if you know what I mean. Oh, God. Gatorade really hits the spot when you're not feeling that great. It's a red Gatorade, by the way. I'm trying not to sneeze on Oh, I should have got Kleenex. Oh. I might sneeze and need it. Sorry in advance. I have to pause everything to go get a Kleenex. Let's see. Upset. Speaking. Man. Well, these two pages are kind of similar to each other, I realize, but maybe we can... No, wait, no, I didn't change the page. That's why. Okay. Just kidding. Got you good. Got you so good you didn't even know how good I got you. There we go. Okay. This is page 183. Lehman looks up. Vamp B. Even yelling. Let's see, panel 3. Hi, Nuclear Linguini. I managed to fix that that space issue I was having earlier this week. I did a backup, like a manual backup of like 2 out of 4 of the chapters of my comic, but I got off like 8 gigabytes worth of space. Just enough for it to stop yelling at me. And you'll have to forgive me. I'm feeling a bit sick today, so my voice is gonna sound pretty weird. I got a Gatorade here though. Red Gatorade fixes everything. Let's see. 4th panel. Briar Resolute. Just through rock. What? You get, well, what kind of blue? Like the light blue or like the dark purplish blue? Because I love the dark purplish blue. I guess most people wouldn't call that blue. I guess that would just be purple. Blue's okay, but I didn't have a choice, unfortunately. That was the only one that was in the fridge. And I can live with red, as long as it's not yellow. Yellow's the fucking worst. I think we can all agree that it's a low tier flavor of Gatorade. Yelling. Great. Good. I'm glad we're in agreement. Let's see. Okay. Now I can put the script down. And kind of just do whatever. Let's see. Let's see. She was ever pointing? She was kind of pointing originally. Maybe I'm not ready for that panel yet. Nah. Might as well force myself. What? Hold on. I just said I could put the script down, and then I immediately need to pick it back up. Why is this song so quiet? I don't know. It doesn't have to be much. That's a briar. There we go. We don't have to be precise. There we go. Imagine her fist balled up. She angry. Yes, she angry. Is the head proportional? It doesn't look proportional right now. She's a child. Childish, anyway. We'll do more details later. Maybe that's the thing that's getting me. Oh, what happened? Oh, dang it. Get back there. There. Old man doing old man stuff. Let's hide his face. Give him more weight. Let's see. Can't really tell what he's thinking. But he doesn't look scared anymore. Let's see. Still tied up. He's wearing suspenders. Yes. She must be recoiling in disgust now. Let's do the shoulders in there. Let's see. I'm trying to make recoil faces in my head. Hold on. Sip a Gatorade. Oh, that's good. He looks more concerned. a cringing. I gotta sneeze. There it is. Oh, God. Nearly died. Okay, I'm okay. Sorry, this only started today, and that's only because I go back to work today. Winter break is finally over. Thank you. I feel blessed. Still got until Monday. Oh, that's nice. You got a good long break. For some ungodly reason, they wanted to start us back on a fucking Friday. Like, who does that? They gave us the first off, but not the second? What is with that? Honestly thought they were gonna just give us like an administration day. That way we could, like, you know, get the whole 2 weeks. But nope. Everybody back on Friday. At least I got to work from home, so it's at least a little bit better. Yeah. I don't know. Colleges are pretty insane sometimes. I'm giving up too much of a neck here, I think. That's fine. I'll figure it out. Yeah. The thing I hate worst about being sick like this is just the congestion. I want to be able to breathe normally. I got allergies already. I don't need extra help not being able to breathe. I could already do that fine on my own. Or rather, I can already do that terribly on my own. Let's see. Fat old man body. Yes. Doing great. I haven't actually drawn him in a while. Let's see. 3 scratches, 2 on the shoulder, blood, and the head wound. Okay, got it. Eventually just shorthand this. He's got some scratches over there. Tied up. I think I made his neck too thin. He's supposed to be a fat old man. What is he actually saying in that panel? Let's see. You don't have to pretend to be one of them. It's not looking like an old man. I'll fix that. Hairline starts up like right here. goodness. Just down like that, whatever. We'll maybe move it down just a tad bit. Just whoop, that's fine. Good. I think that's an appropriate amount of disgust. Isn't the sleeve torn up? I remember doing that. No, it's not. Oh, I just had dirt on it. That's what it was. That's fine. I forget about that. Little details. Let's see. Did I get a text? No. It's just a message. Okay. Yeah, just gonna get the basics. Sleeves like there makes it seem like I'm drawing her in a t-shirt. Oh God. I think it would look a little bit better if if we angled her just slightly. Like she's leaning forward into it. Whatever's going on with the background over here. That's good. It's a good start. Now we bounce back to the other page. Is he speaking in that one? Let's find out. Chubby cheeks. Yeah. He's got kind of a sneer thing going on this panel. Mm-hmm. Kind of hard to make him look sinister. Trying though. Maybe if we squash the eyes a bit. God. Distort. Distort. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Suspenders. Suspenders are the great pretenders. Oh. Alright. What is he actually saying, that one? Go away, Gemini. I don't need you. Yes. Well, we could... We'll just reuse this panel. In a way. We're going to change it up, though. Why make more work for ourselves? Because he's happy about this. He's yelling. Drink a Gatorade. Oh, God. Fuel up a little. You know, with this white background, can't really see the text that well. It's not like they're invisible, though. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna change that lip. I don't know if that made it better or not. Move out of that. We gotta move it out in this one too. His chin seems a little... I don't know if that helps or not. I don't know. Maybe when I get to the line art. So many decisions to be made. Ugh. Let's borrow from a previous page. We'll borrow from this, and then we're going to alter it to suit our needs. That's the wrong page. Ugh. I'll make it a little bit smaller. Oh, now I gotta do this. Yep. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Thank you. It's just... It's a good thwack in the head. Yes. Let's see, what is it? Trying to visualize this pose in my head. If only I had a whole bunch of drawing models right next to me. That's a joke. I totally have a whole bunch of drawing models next to me. Let's see. I'm trying to imagine kind of a throwing pose almost. So I'm trying to... She actually, yeah, she's actually yelling like that, right? Anger at a slight angle. Yes, yes. No, that's the wrong. Some water. Some gator water. Did you know Gatorade was named after the Florida Gators? Because it was originally created by University of Florida. So it's quite literally Gatorade. A liquid meant to aid gators. And then they're like, holy shit, this stuff sells. I gotta slow down, that way I don't drink it all. Let's not worry about the neck right now. Imagine she's like palming a rock. That's one of those fun facts you're never quite sure how widespread it is, you know? I got a lot of those kind of fun facts that I don't know how widespread they are or how knowledgeable. Like, I don't know how common knowledge they are, you know? Man, I know I'm sick. Because I mean, I never cough like this. So that's always a good sign. Ugh. That's the last thing I need is to get sick. I gotta change the direction our eyes are looking in. I gotta work on that. Hold on. I don't like that, but I think it needs to be more. Just like yelling. Ah, gross. Hello, Madam Kitty. I got some Gatorade here with me, so I'm feeling a little under the weather, but good enough to sit here and draw for a bit. The Gatorade's helping. You sound like dog shit. Thank you for the vote of confidence. Christ. Tell me how you really feel. Yeah, we're, like, my voice has definitely changed. We're definitely feeling under the weather. Sleep and antibiotics. I can't afford that. Especially not sleep. I'll probably sleep in tomorrow morning. Probably whether or not I want to. Exactly. In this economy, that's my favorite throwaway line to put onto anything. It's like, it literally goes with everything. Someone comes up to you, is like, oh man, you're low on gas. And I'm like, you can afford gas in this economy? And then you go, like, yeah, oh, I'm feeling a little tired. Or, no, because we just did sleep, so that's the easy one. Oh, can you pay attention? Like, pay attention. You can afford that in this economy? That's a good one. Ball up her fist, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I can't afford stuff. What are we seeing we're looking at today? This is the second of two pages that we're looking at. Let's see. This is fresh off of next week's page, talking about how she died. So this is her finishing her accusation over here. And then our resident asshole starts to be proud of himself for turning her into a vampire. And then in this page, he's like, you don't have to be like them. You know, we could be ruling this place. And she hits him with a rock. And then one draft of this, she was originally going to, like, throw some silver at him or something. Like, she hates him enough that she's willing to, like, hurt herself because they're both vampires. Like, he looks like this version of him looks like way more on model than this version of him. I have to, like, figure that out. I think it's the jawline. Let's see. Let's sort this jawline out while I'm thinking about it. Am I on the wrong layer? What the hell? Oh, yeah, because we inserted so many things. Never mind. Let's merge that down. Okay. All in one layer again. Forgot I did that. Let's see. You know what we'll do? Maybe his nose needs to be bigger. Let's take that nose. Not a lot bigger. Okay. Oh, that's way too big. It's a Popeye jaw right there. God, that still looks weird. Why does that still look weird? Yes, I have looked into Dispatch. It's on my list to play next after, at the moment, I actually have it right next to me. Okay. I've already finished filming for January entirely, so I'm into February now. But, first game we're playing is called Caravan Sandwich. It's like an exploration game. And, I also started playing a game called Moonstone Island, and that's the other one. But I think once I finish Caravan Sandwich, it's a narrative-driven game, so it actually like has an end. I think that one will finish first. Moonstone feels very open-ended, I'm liking it. It ended up being a lot like it feels a lot like Stardew Valley. Like there's personal relationships and day-night cycles and all this other shit. But yeah, I unexpectedly really enjoyed that, so that probably go on for a while there. But Caravan Sandwich is like a sci-fi game, but that should have an end. But I think after that, Dispatch will be my next one for Fridays, and then I'll keep doing Fallout until I reach episode 100. Then I might switch to No Man's Sky. I haven't really decided. I like having at least one like open exploration game going. That feels better. But like usually the thought process is if I can keep it where I have there we go. This hairline's back there. I've already seen a lot of the game, but I'm sure it will be fun. You know how YouTube is; it can be really spoilery sometimes. I already know that some of the characters are my type, so I can't wait to see that. And one of my favorite YouTubers I used to watch is a voice actor on that game. It's Jacksepticeye, Sean McLaughlin. He plays Punch Up, little Irish dude. So I can't wait for that. There's also what's his name? Penguin Zero, Charlie from Moist Critical. He plays the Bat Guy. But I already know that there's a demon character who's very cute. I also know, unfortunately, she's not a romanceable character. I think, or else that we definitely would have been already there. Does her hand need to be bigger on this? I don't know. Let's mess with the size a little bit and see how we feel about it. Just a tad bigger doesn't take away from it too much. That's fine. Yeah. I know I've got a problem. Yeah. The game never lets me have fun. How dare they? Oh, Gatorade. Good. Yeah, the idea was... I think the character's name is Malevola. But the general player base consensus is they couldn't allow her to be a romanceable character, because if she was, nobody would recognize that other player characters were romanceable, because everybody would be choosing her. Okay, I think we're good with the sketch outline for these. We can do a little bit of jiggery pokery. Maybe that's what I need to do. I'm gonna add his wrinkles in to help. It's gonna be a challenge again, like a drawing challenge. Yeah. The hope is, like, if I continue doing these more often, like drawing streams, that I'll have a little bit more time to do actual character art, you know? This is one thing I never really have that much time for these days. Is actually doing, um, well, like regular art. And one thing that I love about doing these streams, getting me out of my comfort zone. Oh yeah. But one thing I love about doing these streams though is I become really efficient when I'm doing these streams. I don't know why. But I get through this a lot faster than I would normally. So my hope is by doing these more often, I'll be getting through pages a lot faster. And if I get through pages a lot faster, I'll have more space to actually, a little bit of more wiggle room, you know, to work on. If I got wiggle room, then I can do like regular art pieces, and I could draw like reels and do like fun little animation things that I've wanted to do. But that only comes if I become much more efficient at this. Because, I mean, as you know, I have a big-time day job that takes a lot of my energy. I don't always have the spoons at the end of the day to come back and draw. No, hold on, let's do that the backwards way. Shabow. Spoons? In this economy? Told you, it works for everything. Ugh. Plastic sporks at best. Plastic sporks are a luxury unless you go to like... God. I really must be sick. I kind of want some KFC right now. How did you know I was going to say KFC? That's exactly the thing that I was going to go for. It's like sporks, KFC every time. I don't know if I can handle one of them famous bowls, but I could down some gravy right now. It's my southernness coming out, wanting some gravy. I don't have anything like that right now in the fridge. I had to buy one and get one of famous bowl meals? I don't know if that's healthy. Well, I mean, it's KFC. It's not going to be healthy, I guess. 2 whole meals? You didn't just, like, eat one and save one for later? You just downed both of them? How much? Those bowls were pretty big. Well, I guess, you know. Treat yourself. Oh God, I'm running low on my Gatorade. Should have got a second bottle. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, yeah, okay. Got distracted by Gatorade and KFC bowls. You know what's funny? I like KFC. Maybe something to help like medicine. Well, I've got a little bit of what do you call it? NyQuil. The like the honey flavored NyQuil. I didn't have a fever reducer at all. I'm not even sure if I have a fever right now. I've just been kind of blah all day. The biggest indicator have been my sinuses, which have been like clogged up this entire day, so I've mostly been blowing my nose. Yeah, see, that's why I can't take the NyQuil yet. I gotta wait for a little bit. Because it's gonna take me out if I take it now. You can't stream and do NyQuil. I'm not that famous. Alright, I'm all famous. It would be a sleep stream, you know? One of those where the streamer just falls asleep on stream and it goes for like 14 hours. And everybody's thinking like, is the guy dead? Are they alive? Just have it on in the background. Be listening to my smooth jazz compilation here. Let's see. Close to drunk as you have ever been. Yeah. I don't drink. I'm not a drinker. Oh, God. Let's see. I don't even drink coffee, but I've been reconsidering that lately. I mean, every friend group's got to have a designated driver. God, I love that bass lick in this one. Yeah, I've been reconsidering drinking coffee. Because it's supposed to be good for both my ADHD and some of my medical problems that I have. It's supposed to help both of them. Which is so weird because, like, it's weird because, like, I grew up in a super religious household, and they're like, no coffee, no alcohol, no nothing. And then when I'm an adult, I had to be in a doctor's office for some medical problems, and they're like, hey, do you drink coffee? That'd be really good for your health right now. And I'm like, I don't, but I guess. Oh, Gatorade's almost gone. It's a big switch. One thing I have been doing is this latest medication change that I've had. Like, I take a lot of medications that are supposed to make me drowsy, and they've never made me drowsy. I swear to God, this latest group of medications, oh man, they are knocking me the fuck out. But because this latest medication combination actually does make me sleepy, what I've been doing is I've been keeping some chocolate covered espresso beans at my desk, and then, like, either the beginning of the day or, like, early afternoon, I'll eat a couple, because those chocolate covered espresso beans, they're like I think like 6 of them is equivalent to a cup of coffee or something like that. It's about the same amount of caffeine. It's not a lot. So it's just a quick and easy way to get some caffeine in me. Hopefully it's helping. I don't know. I can't tell. I'm like permanently drowsy throughout my entire life, so it's kind of hard to tell when something's helping. Because I'm like, if they get me to a state where, like, I was before taking the medication, that's still drowsy. I'm still tired. So it never gets me to, like, awake. But, I don't know. So maybe I'm slowly easing into drinking coffee. Oh, that's the last of the Gatorade. Oh, hang on a second. I'm going to go get some water. Talk amongst yourselves for a second. Hey. I'll get my creaky old bones up here. I'm just going to fill my filtered water. Come here, Gatorade bottle. Maybe Gatorade flavored water. Okay, water acquired. Dude's not coming back. How dare you doubt me? A friend who knows me. Ugh, gross. You know, I didn't used to be a snob about, like, filtered water, but God, filtered water when it's ice cold is the best. I could seriously never fall asleep while I'm doing a stream because I would feel too guilty about it. I'd be like, oh God, they're waiting on me this whole time. Even then, nobody probably was. I had it was like the time the other day where I was supposed to do some gaming with friends over Discord and completely spaced it. And didn't realize it until I was actually finishing another game. And I was sitting at the end screen. I'm like, well, that was good. I finally caught all the collectibles, so I could finally call that, you know, done. And then I looked at the time and I was like, shit, I was supposed to be on Discord like 40 minutes ago. God damn it. I had to sign off really quick and then run over. Yeah. We missed you. It was fun. We had a good time. I was not the imposter, but got kicked out of the airlock twice because people thought I was the imposter. Because every time we play with our friend group, they always think I'm the imposter. Yeah, it was sad. I only got like 2 games with him. He was heading out when I was coming in. Let's see, what does their hairstyle look like? I don't know. I'm just gonna bluff it. Her hair's kind of straight. It just has to generally look okay. Loads of fun though. He's got you to understand. Yeah, unfortunately, our friend group has kind of got the wind of that. Oh, Ort has strategies. Ort thinks about this shit too much. And I have 1 or 2 games where I perfectly hid in the group and killed everybody off, and now I cannot escape those 2 times where I got super lucky. It's probably also because I don't think about having to have an alibi. So I'll just be doing my chores, right? In Among Us. And then I'll look up and someone's dead. And I'm like, dang it. They're like, what were you doing? I was like, I was at electrical trying to do this stupid task that I've been trying to do for the past 30 minutes. I keep failing. I was like, does anybody see I'm in electrical? I'm like, God damn it. I have no idea if anybody was near me. I've been looking at this stupid circle screen over and over again. Man, that circles task is fucking nightmare. There we go. That's a little bit of unit arms. Yeah. It's always fun, though. I love playing games with friends. Obviously, or else I wouldn't keep inviting you over to play on my channel. That's the thing. Like, our, the episodes where we're playing a video game together, I don't know. It's kind of hard to see if they do well. I think they're hilarious, which is all the reason I need to put them up, you know? I'm surprised you still put up with it after all the golf games I put you through. God, I love Frog Detective. That was such a good game. Are you going to buy Dino Cop so we can play that one together? I keep seeing reels from that company, and they're hilarious. Like, there was one where so in Dino Cop, the the main character is like a raptor with a like a magnifying glass and like a detective's outfit. Very cute. But the funniest part is they do like reels as part of the advertising campaign where they'll have him like solve something and it'll be like uh I don't know. There was one that was just it was about autism and it was really funny. It's kind of hard to explain. Uh Hold on. Let me see if I can. No, that's gonna take up time. I was gonna look it up, but maybe later. But yeah, seriously, look it up. Dino Cop, I think is the name of it. Actually, I'll look that up. Make sure I'm not telling you wrong. I need to move my model. There you go. I can't get to the keyboard. Dino Cop. That's Dop. Cop. Yes, Dino Cop. Hold on. I'm gonna pull up an image. Let's see, downloads. Okay, we're gonna add a source. Image. Downloads, please. There you go. Dino Cop. Yeah, but it's very cute. And it's one of the games that we got to play next. For sure. All right, goodbye, Dino Cop image. Sorry, what was I doing? Oh yeah, drawing. Drawing, that's right. Where'd my pen go? Oh, there it is. Ugh, gross. Get your big ass nose in there. You got kicked? Did you see the Dino Cop image? Dino Cop. Very Dino Copy. I'm sure it's fine. My connection seems fine, so maybe you got an internet hookup on your side. I say hookup, hiccup. I can't forget that he has. Well, I'll sort her out in a minute. Doom, 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 doom. MK, did you pick Sans on purpose, or did you just end up being Sans? Mr. Undertale himself. Sans Undertale the First. Let's see. Yeah, we're just gonna eyeball it. There we go. We shall. Because I know it the what's its spells, the stream avatars. I know it kind of gives you one at random at first, but considering I have like a whole bunch of Pokemon as options, like Nuclear Linguini, I'm pretty sure that like you chose that one, right? But because normally if you just get assigned a random one, you just end up being like one of the Pokemon. Doing Pokemon stuff. So I assume you didn't pick yours. Huh. That's a random one to be assigned, then. Okay, we gotta do his hair. It's kind of close to the head. Peace. The other thing I want to do, if I get a little bit faster at this anyway, is I want to remake some of my avatars. Because I haven't redone them in like years. And I created the original Crow one as like a Halloween thing, so I didn't have that much detail. But I could add a lot more to it. For sure, for sure, for sure. I don't know, does that seem rope size? That seems rope size. Let's just kind of do a couple bumps. Let's do it down to there. Couple bumps. And we just connect the outside. Cool. Let's get his sleeve in there. There we go. God, I am so congested. Oh. Whoa, hold on. Sorry. I remember that. Oh, that's crazy. Sorry. So I looked up, when I was looking for Dino Cop, I went to Google image search and put in Dino Cop and got the thing, the wanted. But, of course, because Google is broken right now, let me show you what else showed up. Well, I can't. It's a web. Yeah. Anyways, it's an old poster from a mock-up poster from the Lego company, like forever ago. And it's like a movie called Dino Cop. Because like forever ago, and it suddenly sparked a memory in me because like a long while ago they used to do in the Lego magazine they'd have like fake movie posters and stuff like that from time to time. Just because it kind of sparks imagination, you know? But I remember that one. That one sparked a memory. I was like, oh yeah, Dino Cop. I was like, oh. I wonder if that was familiar. Apparently so. Well, that looks ropes enough. I can put in more details later. I don't really care at the moment. And we're gonna leave his forehead wrinkles in there. And we don't have to add much detail right now. We can go back and add stuff later. We're gonna do the face things later anyway. Thank you. I'm an expert on drawing ropes. And by that I mean I'm not. But I found a good visual shorthand that works for me, so that's the only kind of expert I can claim to be. Big ear. Maybe your ear needs to be slightly smaller. There we go. Come on. Just a tad. There we go. I got a cough. God. Sorry. I forget the microphone's kind of close to me, so I don't want to be yelling into the mic. You gotta call a doctor to tell on me. They won't come out here. I can't afford that. In this economy? That one's a bit too real to be funny. Healthcare in the United States is not good. I was watching a video earlier today from a YouTuber that they had been living in Australia for a long time. They were talking about how different things are. and how many, hoops you have to jump through here to get the thing that your doctor prescribed you, Something that's $40 over here is like $5 over there. Let's see. Let's do some cuffs. Right there, right there. There, done. Cuffs. Cool. Besides, I'm drinking plenty of fluids. I'll be fine. I'm not exactly one to ignore the doctor, but I know what's going on. It's probably just a cold. And unless I start spiking like 100-degree fever, I should be fine. It's gonna be weird. Hold on. Hold on. It's gonna be out a little bit. That doesn't look right. Her hand's too wide. That's fine. That'll do. That'll do, artist. That'll do. There we go. Hang on. There we go. A little bit of water. Huh. Apparently there's a DC Comics character named Dino Cop. Man. Well, I guess, yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking at this character named Dino Cop. And his name is Rex Stegman. Seeing a microwave about a barbecue sandwich. Ooh. That's a good dinner. Yeah, Rex Stegman. Can you imagine that being your real name and not having some kind of like horrific dino accident happening to you? It's like having a name like Daniel Billiamsby and not being a raging asshole. You can't fight against that kind of type. Let's get our arm in there. It's just a... No, that looks weird. You're right. Let's do that. There we go. That's good. Billy Bingley. I forgot you know that guy. Oh, yeah, I know. Man, that hit me. Ah. Oh. Man. That takes me back. Alright, let's see. There we go. We got the hair going. A little bit of hair coming off the side there. Let's go. Let's go. Get the hair just right. Get that look of disgust. Perfect. She did. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I gave her cowlick. I can't remember what her hair is actually supposed to be like. I didn't, well, I mean, I say that, but I'm drawing it perfectly on model. That's fine. It's not terribly off model. All right. Sir Billingsley. There we go. Oh, I forgot she was going to have freckles. She does have freckles. Have I not been drawing her freckles? Let me go back a few pages. She's supposed to have freckles. She does have freckles! I thought I incorporated that into her character. Hell yeah, let's draw some freckles. I gotta remember that. I'm not bothering to go back and change other panels. Cause shit, I have forgotten about... Can't believe I forgot about the freckles. God, what's wrong with me? I'm gonna leave a note in this layer. Freckles. Dude. That way I see that later to remember. Oh no! The rain is supposed to end in the next few hours. Thank you, phone. That was really helpful. And by that I mean it was not helpful at all. You've ruined my life. Thank you for that. Let's keep that. I think... Hold on. Something's wrong there. That was a really short one. Now let's just leave him with top teeth fangs. That's good. That looks funky. Alright, let's change it back. I know it's wrong. Let me move that. Teeth. There we go. That feels better. I turn his ears slightly. Yeah. 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 His stupid fat neck. Not to be judgmental at all. I gotta make sure I get the blood stain. No, that way. That's the way I want it. Alright, suspenders. No, that looks weird. That looks better. kind of rough. That's fine. A dock in the box. I just need to do the old cure-all. Was a friend from our hometown. He always had this philosophy whenever he got sick of whenever he was starting to feel crummy, he would just have a dose of NyQuil and then go to bed early, and then he'd wake up the next morning right as rain. Every time. It's really annoying how good his immune system is. But I liked his philosophy. Yeah, but it's like a really good rusted spoon. It's like a big bird spoon, you know? One of those special ones you keep for special occasions. You only end up having at Thanksgiving because you've run out of other forks. Goodbye, word. I will be signing off here in a bit, and at like closer to 2 hours. But I am gonna take it easy tonight. I am gonna get some sleep. Just not this exact second. Alright, that's fair. See you later, MK. Enjoy your dinner. I assume you're heading off to dinner. That is good enough. Shapoof. She gone. Oh, I guess, hold on. That's gonna be up here. Nope, hold on. Round it a little bit more. You're right, you're right. Perfect. I want him to look like he's leaping forward. Well, not only leaping forward, but like leaning forward intently. Oh, I might have been saying that pretty low. I want him to be like leaning forward very quickly. Drink of water. Check the phone real quick. All is well. Maybe I'll call it a night when I get the line art for this page done. We'll sort that out later. That's part of the background. We can leave that off. Ah, my nose is killing me. Good lord. Okay, I think we can do the details now. Let's add a layer for background. God, that sucks. I think the worst part about being sick like this is that, well, aside from like not having any energy and feeling sick, is that the blowing your nose doesn't even help. What kind of horse shit is that? If I blow my nose, I expect to get something out of it. Specifically, relief. Kind of garbage that it don't. Let's see. We can get his. We're going to do his shadow in a minute. Not right now. This kind of squiggles, roughly cave shaped. Their background lines, we don't need to do a lot. Gross. All right, back on our normal layer. We'll make it just a little tinier. Good. We'll start working on the facial details. Eye looks weird. I gotta fix that. Yes. Oh, goodness. Alright, sketch layer going away. Go ahead and do all the little extraneous details. Oh man, do I have a headache? Maybe I do need to take some fever reducer. Some Tylenol at least. That way I feel at least somewhat human tomorrow. Maybe get some things done. Really all I gotta do is go to the store, right? That's fine. I could do that. Wait, I have a little extra details with the ropes. Give them a little extra detail. Yes, that's a good look of disgust. Well done. Go behind his head. Shadow behind him. Good, 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 good. Mm-hmm. Now we just gotta do the eyes. Got in the red eyes. I know what I need. Crow's feet. That's what I needed. That's pretty good. There. Line art for that page done. Happy. So happy. Almost straight on the 2-hour mark. Oh, that's good though. Not bad for a day's worth of work. Well, 2 hours worth of work. Oh, that water's good. All right. Thank you all for joining, especially you people in the future who are watching this on replay, and people on YouTube potentially. In the meantime, I hope you all have a good day. I am gonna go and eat dinner and then probably go to bed because I am tired and I feel like crap. So I will see you all later. A copy of this stream will be up on YouTube next Wednesday. Yada yada yada. I don't know what else to say. Later. Thank you all for coming. Oh, and if you want to catch up, if you want to catch like some of the secret streams that happen during the month, be sure to subscribe and follow me on here or YouTube, or go to my Blue Sky page. I usually post about when I'm doing these secret streams. Hopefully doing more of them throughout the month to get myself more motivated. But anyway, I'll see you all later. Have a good day. Bye now.